Chrisean started taking her son along to other people's live streams so she could make extra money. You really can't make this up. She went from refusing to admit that Junior had special needs to now bringing him everywhere, just to go viral and charge more for his presence-boosting engagement. Blueface got a lot wrong, but he was right when he said Chrisean is a bad mom. She's basically ruined this little boy's chance at a normal life with her actions. And now she's cashing in on his condition. Remember, she was already criticized for leaving him with family members who don't care about him, and was allegedly responsible for giving him chlamydia. Normally, you'd think CPS would step in, but apparently they've already been alerted and aren't doing much. This whole situation blew up a few days ago when she appeared on Black Boy Max's live stream. From the moment she joined, people were talking about her all over social media. Viewers criticized her for bringing Junior, who clearly shouldn't have been there. The boy looked overwhelmed, and Chrisean didn't help at all. She held him like a toy while his head moved around uncontrollably.
What the? What the? Hold on. Sit down. I know. Get the phone. No. Are you?
Just look at this mess. He was wandering around, clearly trying to make sense of what was happening. And did you see how she just plopped him on the couch like he was a toy, all so she could argue? One person commented, "Why did they let her bring the baby on stage? That child is staring straight up at the ceiling, completely laid back in the chair." People also noticed how Junior was totally zoned out, just staring at the ceiling. She tried to get his attention by rubbing his face aggressively, trying to make him focus on her again. At this rate, she might rub his whole face off trying to snap him out of it. It's heartbreaking. Somebody please help Junior. What's even crazier is that this isn't the first time she's brought him along to her live streams, despite people constantly telling her to leave him home. The very next day after the clips went viral, she was back on another live stream with him, this time with Day Frost. Just like before, Junior looked confused, drifting in and out of focus. And as usual, she didn't seem to care at all.
We came together and shit. The Lord Chrisean, I was getting canceled, and I was going through a... Chrisean took it upon herself to come with me, and that made my whole day. I was going through the roughest time and everything.
It's shocking to a lot of people that she even brought Junior to this latest stream. Just a short while ago, she brought him to Desh's stream, and viewers were calling her out, labeling her a demon and a bad mother. Instead of taking it seriously, she jumped on Instagram saying people should stop judging her and pray for her. But honestly, that doesn't make sense. Nobody is going to pray for you when it's obvious you're using your own child to get attention. If she knows people are going to criticize how she treats Junior, then why does she keep taking him to these live streams? It's confusing and upsetting. Junior clearly doesn't enjoy being there. The cameras, the loud noises, and all the chaos are overwhelming for him. He's just a child, yet he's being pushed into situations that make him uncomfortable just so she can get views and money. This behavior isn't just careless. It's exploitative. It shows a complete lack of concern for his well-being. People can't understand why she keeps putting him in the middle of all this drama. And honestly, it's heartbreaking. Junior deserves to feel safe and protected, not used as a tool for clout.
Sean,
Y'all should just doing
you're a f***ing goof who drank your baby.
Oh my God.
You drank your baby to the grave.
Me mod. Make me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it for my family. Yeah, we may mess up on the way. I need y'all to pray for me. I don't need y'all to pass judgment. Please keep your opinions to yourself. For real.
Oh, but it gets even worse. Right after embarrassing herself on that stream, she went on another live stream on Twitch, proving she really didn't care about that poor boy. During the stream, she left Junior alone in the car outside under the hot sun, just so she could argue with Blueface, who was in jail at the time. When Junior started crying, she didn't go check on him herself. Instead, she told one of the Twitch staff to see to him so she could keep talking to Blue. People watching immediately realized what was happening and reported her for child neglect. The response was quick. Twitch ended up banning her account because of the incident. This situation highlights just how reckless she's being. Leaving a child alone in a hot car is extremely dangerous, and yet she seemed more focused on her own drama than his safety. The viewers couldn't stay silent either. They saw it as a serious case of neglect. It's disturbing to see someone put their own child in danger just for attention online. Junior's well-being was clearly ignored, and now the consequences are catching up with her.
I guess she busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess she busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy.
Okay. You right now.
I'm not busy at all. I'm not busy. I'm not busy.
About to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Yeah. Thank you. Why did he get it built this? I mean, she lives.
Of course, she came back and tried to deny everything, but people weren't buying it. Viewers literally watched the whole thing happen live, so there was no way to twist the story. The evidence was right there for everyone to see, and no amount of excuses could change that.
2, I did not leave my child in no freaking car. He was outside where everybody was standing. It was multiple people sitting around his stroller, waiting for me to get off the phone, because my child father is over here being demonic, don't want to support me, don't want to do nothing, don't want to send me nothing. He talking about sit in the house. Because, what? I have a great support system. I have help. I have Pastor Mike. I have Tim Bone. I can name. I have Arissa. I have a lot of support that's there for my son. I don't have to pay for anything. Diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it. No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop. Y'all weird. Especially that whole side. Y'all never cared for my son. What the heck? First it wasn't his. Y'all kept saying that. First it wasn't his. Then it was he's retarded. Then it was that. Y'all kept saying he was retarded.
Chrisean has been putting Junior through a lot ever since he was born, and things have only gotten worse over the past few weeks. Remember how she leaves him with her dysfunctional family so she can do whatever she wants? Well, it actually got serious enough that the police had to get involved because her sister, Chrisean, basically held Junior hostage until Chrisean paid her for babysitting. Here's what happened. Chrisean had agreed to pay Tareen $15K to take care of Junior for a set period. When that time was up, Chrisean didn't come to pick him up. Tareen kept taking care of him out of her own pocket, waiting for Chrisean to show up. When Chrisean finally arrived, she had no money, so Tareen refused to give Junior back. Chrisean then called the police. But when they arrived, Tareen ended up in a physical altercation with them as well. Tareen defended herself, saying she wasn't a babysitter or a kidnapper. She explained that she already has 6 children of her own, and was only trying to do right by Junior. According to her, this situation was a lesson Junior needed, even through all the chaos. It really shows how unstable the environment has been for him and how little control Chrisean actually takes over his care.
She lied to everybody, making it seem like I wasn't trying to come get my kid. She was not trying to open the door. She's not trying to get my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know. I went there tonight. We waited till she pulled up. When she pulled up, that's when I called the cops. We called the cops.
was there on FaceTime, yeah, she was there.
So, we in the car, we waiting for the cops. The cops go inside, they like, what's going on? I said, look, she not trying to get my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know if he's safe. I don't know what's up. She telling, like, she's saying online, like, I'm not trying to come get my son when she's refusing to give me my son. Okay, it's 6 a.m. right now, y'all. So it's 3 a.m. in LA. Let me show you what happened there. So I got my kid. They had to break into the house to get my son.
I'm here with the cops. They're on the couch.
Tareen's daughter, Destiny, wasn't going to stay silent after Chrisean tried to call her mother broke. She came back with a strong statement that left no room for misunderstanding. Destiny started by expressing disbelief, saying, "Huh? What? Could you please repeat that?" She made it clear that she didn't see her mother's refusal to take Chrisean's side as a negative thing. Destiny emphasized that it's unreasonable to get upset just because her mother won't automatically support someone else's actions. She insisted that Chrisean needs to recognize her own mistakes and take responsibility for them, rather than trying to shift the blame elsewhere. Destiny went on to clarify that the situation has never been about money. Financial issues have never been a problem for their family, and if anything was ever lacking, they would find a way to handle it without relying on Chrisean. She highlighted her mother's generosity, noting that Tareen contributes tirelessly to ensure Junior's well-being, even while managing her own challenges. Destiny stressed that her mother consistently works to meet Junior's needs, often without fully understanding every detail, but always with the intention of providing for him. Tareen regularly reaches out to Chrisean to get Junior's social security information so she can make sure he's properly cared for. According to Destiny, they've only ever cared about Junior and showered him with love, while Chrisean treats him as a pawn. Chrisean exploits the situation because she knows Tareen will always step in and provide, which Destiny says is unfair. Tareen maintains a busy schedule, yet takes Junior everywhere with her, spending her own money on his clothing, underwear, and daily needs. Essentially, Junior lives with Tareen most of the time, and when Chrisean has him, she rarely provides anything. When she does send money, it's minimal and inconsistent. Destiny pointed out that her mother continues to support Junior and Chrisean alike, even when Chrisean isn't contributing. After reading this, Chrisean apparently couldn't let it slide. She went back on live and threatened Destiny for speaking up, but Destiny didn't back down. She responded live as well, accusing Chrisean of previously having chlamydia and allegedly infecting Junior with it. The back and forth became a very public feud, highlighting not only the tension between Chrisean and Tareena's family, but also the broader concern over Junior's well-being. Destiny's statement made it clear that her mother has been doing the hard work of raising and providing for Junior, and that Chrisean's actions are increasingly seen as exploitative, self-serving, and harmful to her son. The whole situation paints a picture of a family caught in constant conflict, with Junior at the center of it. Destiny's defense of her mother underscores the imbalance. One side is actively trying to care for and protect the child, while the other seems more focused on using him for attention and clout. This public feud only emphasizes how messy and toxic the environment around Junior has become.
Then you got your ugly daughters. You Destiny? You stupid fool. Destiny. Destiny, you a weird ass on everything. I would beat the you too, bro. Everybody, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was a retired crash out, but come playing with my son, bro. I will hurt y'all, bro. Like Destiny, you're a fat ass weirdo, bro. You're weird, bro. Real. You too. You be texting me and asking me for money. What I do? I send that you're fat, bro. For you and your weird daughter. Y'all niggas, bro.
Why didn't your mother instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in there and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your mother instincts didn't kick in. They said we had to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your mother instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did. You did that. So don't do that. When I encourage you, I keep asking you, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking on my grandbaby, like... And you know what's crazy? We will never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting. And how you playing? It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. You know that. It's a no-go zone over here. We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for that is because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yes, I'm going to protect myself. You tell lies and you sell fake stories. I see what's going on. You don't mind. So, okay, why would I, after you didn't come get him, be like, okay, I'm just going to wait on Chrisean's time? No, it don't work like that, baby girl. It's me, big sis. But you played. You let your little emotions and the drugs rewire your little brain, and you did what you did. Now you think it's cool. It's not. You play with me, my household, post in my household. When was that ever a thing that's cool to play with? It was never a thing cool to play with. You did wrong. You did wrong. But it's like, okay, you want me to lay it out? I'll lay it out. But I'm gonna leave that for now. Don't keep playing with me. All my kids, y'all threatening my daughter, sending her messages. Who coming to see her today? Pull up. Don't do that. Don't do that. You start a bunch of unnecessary foul drama. You can't hold your word on nothing. You heard me. Can't hold your word on nothing. One thing you held your word on was coming with the police, and you brought the whole police force. And yes, I'm not answering my door. And that was me, yes, sitting on the couch. I don't answer the door for the police. What are you talking about? Especially after they come at 2 something in the morning. Why would I answer the door? Why would I? You play games, and you thought you was going to play with me, but I made sure my name was canceled out with CPS and anybody, so you couldn't play with me with him. You did that, though. You did that. So now your karma, that's on you. But don't forget, every action, the reaction comes behind it. So be careful on the type of reactions that you want. You keep putting negativity out here, negativity will chase you down. I could really do you dirty. But you know what? I'm gonna keep my little stuff in the tuck. I got it for now.
What's going on here is heartbreaking. This little boy has faced rejection from his dad, neglect from his grandfather, humiliation from his mother, online trolling, and now his aunt claims he was infected with chlamydia by his mom. Even CPS seems to have stepped back. It's just really sad to see a child go through so much. And the worst part? It looks like Chrisean will keep putting him in these harmful situations. One viewer said, "I just want the best for that little baby." You'd think his mother would do everything possible to make sure he's safe, cared for, and able to grow into the best version of himself. Another person commented, "I believe he is blind. Poor child. I can't wait for Blueface to get out because he's going to tell the whole story. Now I want to hear from you." What do you think about Chrisean being exposed for mistreating Junior? Do you really believe she only keeps bringing him to live streams to get clout? Or is there more to it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to see more of this drama, don't forget to click here to watch another messy video.